Welcome to Friday Takeaway. This week, we are going to talk about an IT firm, Mtouche and Rohas Technique. But first, Japan has kept interest rates unchanged and postpones its 2% inflation deadline. The BOJ now expects to only hit its 2% inflation rate by March 2020. This can only mean that Japan is struggling to achieve stable price growth. As for Trump's America, it has a bigger problem to solve, which is to replace and repeal Obamacare, and they have failed miserably. That's simply because they didn't have enough votes to repeal Obamacare, and they are still trying to advance the health bill next week. Aside from the news on banning Despacito on state radio and TV, and no change in petrol prices this week, we saw some new development on the controversial 2002 submarine deal. France has charged two top executives for abuse of social assets after they started an investigation 7 years ago. Seems like the water is getting deeper. The charge came after human rights group Swaram alleged that $1.1 billion deal involved illegal kickbacks of over 560 million ringgit to a shell company linked to Abdul Razak Baginda. The FBM KLCI has been trending sideways this week. It was trading 0.06% lower at 1,754.63 points this morning. Flat compared with last Friday's closing of 1,755.33 points. Strong corporate earnings from the US dragged Asian shares yesterday, and investors are waiting for policy outlooks from Japan and the ECB. A company that has been loss-making for 2 financial years but may be able to turn around with recent corporate news. It conducts R&D of existing and new technologies in IT and telco businesses, focuses on providing mobile value-added services to about 40 mobile network operators, reaching out to over 600 million subscribers. So what's so hot about this company? On Wednesday, Ampush teamed up with a software firm named Advanced Platform to develop and market a digital media and infotainment platform for IT and mobile channels. They are planning to develop a range of software as a service and platform as a service offerings, and is expected to reach critical mass of more than 10 million users within 5 years. It is expected to contribute positively to its earnings for the financial year ending June 30th next year. But that's not all. It was invited by Thai e-learning solutions firm GIS Park to be a partner to jointly develop and operate smartphone public phones and Wi-Fi hub terminals for Thai state-owned firm TOT PCL. This project is expected to generate about 2.6 billion ringgit in revenue over an 8-year period. But Mtouche had been loss-making for the past 2 financial years, FY14 and FY15. So, it still remains to be seen if its new partnerships with the Thai firm and Advanced Platform could help the company turn around. No one covers this stock, but its shares have been rallying since the beginning of the year. To date, it has gained about 266% to trade at 55 cents from 15 cents on December 30th last year. Its yearly average trading price is at 22 cents. More transaction volumes have been seen since March this year, with volumes peaking on April 12 this year, with 30.87 million shares changing hands. It's been a hectic 3 months since its listing on Bursa via a reverse takeover. Rohas Tecnic builds infrastructure for the power and telco industries. It also produces electrical substation structures like steel gantries and equipment support structures. So what's so hot about this company? Rohas has a target order book of 500 million ringgit in power transmission, water treatment and telco projects. In May this year, it bagged a 300 million ringgit Laos job to supply and construct transmission lines, substations and distribution lines. In April this year, Bursa reprimanded Rohas and 3 of its directors before it changed its name to Rohas from Technique, fining the directors a total of 150,000 ringgit for breaching listing requirements. Apparently, the company did not announce the news on the RTO earlier. The MOU was later signed in September 2015. Hong Leong IB Research started coverage with a buy rating and a TP of 1 ringgit 39 cent, and said Rohas was one of the top steel tower fabricators for power transmission and telco. It's a beneficiary of steady growth in Malaysia's electricity generation capacity and mobile data usage, and a proxy to the infrastructure investment boom in an ASEAN region that is estimated at about $110 billion a year between 2015 and 2025. Since March this year, it has rallied 33.72% to trade at RM1.15 at 10:30 this morning from a low of 83 cents on April 5th this year.